Hustle Man's in the house, man. Hustle TV. We here with the legendary, the realist. Can you feel it? You two hear me? I can hear me, man. What's up, real?
What's up, Hustle? How you doing?
Bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. How's COVID been treating you?
COVID is a motherfucker. It's been treating, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It treated me out of 5 family members.
Ooh,
God bless them all. You know what I mean? I know it's serious, it's real. I
yeah.
lost 5 family members to COVID since July of 2020. July, August, September, October, November. I lost 5 family members. So it's real.
It's real.
You know what I mean? It's really real.
Tell everybody, mask up, man. It's real talk. Everybody who
Man,
watching
mask up,
this,
wash your
mask
hands.
up.
It's a damn shame you got to tell grown people to wash their hands, but wash your hands. Wash your hands, man. Stop touching everything. And, you got some old silly dick niggas that'll go take a piss and don't wash their hands, man. I call them silly dicks. Get your silly dick ass up out of here. You want to come touch your hand, give you five, smoke a blunt, and, man, pour you a drink, man. Get up out of here, B. You're not in my camp.
Nah.
Get out of here.
Look, man, you've done music forever.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about starting your rap career, man. Let people know where you from, actually, the hometown.
I'm from Oak Cliff. I'm from Oak Cliff, Texas. That's the inner city of Dallas.
Gotcha.
Dallas, I would say I'm from Dallas, but I'm from Oak Cliff. It's a totally big difference.
Gotcha.
Um, you got Oak Cliff, you got South Dallas, you got East Dallas, West Dallas, North Dallas.
Right.
You got different areas, but Oak Cliff, that's the brain, that's the hub, that's the gutter. South Dallas, that's the gutter. You know what I mean? Those are the gutters of Dallas.
Right.
I'm from there. My a lot of family of mine is from South Dallas as well. So I was able to ping pong back and forth through both of those cities,
right,
and just get it all at the same time, man. And my mom's side of the family all from Louisiana, so I had that part.
Whoa, that's deep.
Yeah, all Louisiana from my mom's side, but they all came to Texas.
Okay.
So I'm a Texas nigga, man, up and down.
Okay.
No regret. Love it.
No,
love
that's
it all.
good. I mean, everything
love
is
it all.
big in Texas, bro. Everything is big in Texas. Everything.
Big in Texas. It's money in Texas.
Long money.
Money.
So talk to me about when you started, your MC career. I won't say rap career, but your MC career. Who inspires you and how'd you get started?
Actually, man, I was inspired by all East Coast rappers at first, because that's all I heard. That's all that hit our pipeline.
Okay.
That's what hit our pipeline first, was East Coast rappers. The Egyptian lovers from LA and them, when I got that gist of it as well, that inspired me as well when I got to hear all of that. But it was East Coast first, man, the Run DMCs and all that, and I just kept it going, studying those guys, man. I was influenced by everything out of New York when I was coming up, man. Everything out of New York I studied. I had the tape. Had the tape. You couldn't drop a tape on a New York rapper and I didn't have it. And as young as I was, it was impossible for you to know how I got it. I was getting it through my older cousin, and my older cousin had friends that would make the tapes.
Yeah.
We would, you remember you used to listen to the radio and push pause and record your song, and you know what I mean? I would put a little piece of paper in the top of it. All of that hustle we had to do. We had back then. We had a group called Nemesis. They hosted a radio station, a radio show, and they would play all like East Coast hip hop, man, on I think Thursday nights, man, from 9 to 11. That was past our bedtime, but we was sneak and stay up and push record to put our tapes together.
You know what's crazy, man? My first mixtape was off the radio. I would record K-Day. I would record it, then I'd go back home, and then I would come back, go to school. I would remix it. I would pause, record, pause, Baba Jimmy, pause, Dr. Dre, pause, M-Walk, pause, and I would get all mixed together. And I'd make it on
Bobby
Friday
Jimmy.
night.
Bobby Jimmy came to Dallas and started hosting the Dallas K104 radio.
I believe.
He got
Yeah.
big bucks, big. You know what I mean? Remember all
Yeah.
that?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. And I would
yeah.
pop all that stuff.
Russ Part. He came to
Yeah.
host Dallas radio for years. I actually had to do his
Kill 'em.
show because I was
Yeah.
coming up.
That's it. Now
Yeah,
you being from Texas, bro. Look, and you pipeline all that New York stuff, all that New York sound. And I
yeah.
understand your psyche of being an MC because at the time, New York, they were all MCs. There wasn't no rappers in New York at the time.
You was
So
an MC.
so
You had to
between
be a
you,
mic control.
but between you and DLC, because he's from Texas too.
Yes,
So
sir.
so between you two MCs, you came to California, right? So
Yeah,
now check this out. You two can write and you shaped a lot of the West Coast artists because most of us we just whoop wop whoop wop whoop wop. If you listen to earlier to Ice Cube, he sounded like the Beastie Boys. He copied
yeah. The early
the
Ice
Beastie
Cube.
Boys, the early Ice Cube, yelling and screaming on the mic. So when Doc and you came, I'm not sure who came first, you or Doc, but when you guys came,
Doc was way before me.
okay, so when y'all came, you started better sentence structure, punctuation, more
Yes.
more punchline, but serious on the mic. So let's talk about when you started writing your rhymes and your punchlines when you were back home in Texas.
Okay, so I never even told the story. I studied the DOC's album. I studied his whole album.
Got you.
I was like, if he can do this from here, I have to be able to do it myself. So I still remember it to this day. I shut down everything I did for one whole month and I listened to every song on Doc's album.
Mm-hmm.
I got the LA Kings, the hat stuff. I had the Formula video. I seen he had on the Lakers t-shirt. So I went and
Yeah.
bought the same t-shirt. You know what I mean? So I'm like, my nigga from West Dallas, but you know what I mean? He banging this LA shit. So
Right.
I'm like, let me figure it out because he representing what I'm from, but this is what he's doing. There it is. You put, yeah, come on, man, mind blowing. Stop it. Me and Doc talk regularly, man, weekly, man. That's my big bro. Me and Doc really trade some real convo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get a lot of game from it. So you gotta understand something. As a young guy,
Mm-hmm.
I shut everything down and I studied it. He had a phenomenal word play. And I used to be like, man, this nigga's from West Dallas talking like this.
Yeah.
And then I started finding out that he was penning, he was writing for Dre.
Right.
So I was like, whoa, Kimosabi. I'm like, damn, he from the city. So
Exactly.
I started to take it too serious then. So I'm like,
Mm.
boom, let me get mines going now. Because at first I was just consider myself a rapper, but I was just busting off the top of my head.
Okay.
So then I started really writing, man. Like really got deep into my pen, man. I would go battle guys,
Mm-hmm.
and they were rapping other artists' songs. And
Yeah.
this one guy came up to me, man, said he wanted to get at me because he knew I was one of the hottest dudes in the city. This
Okay.
guy started rap. This is a true story. This guy started rapping a NWA verse before the tape came out, but not knowing I was a hip hop junkie and I had it already. He started rapping word for word. He rapped the straight out of Compton verse from Cube. I'm saying to myself, like, bro, what are you doing? That's that's Ice Cube off the NWA. What are you doing?
You
So
bite me.
I smoke him on my own thing. And then I also had the tape, but it wasn't the official tape. I had a tape.
Right.
I put it in my Sony Walkman. I still remember I put it in my Sony Walkman and let my homeboys hear Ice Cube rapping what he just said. And they looking at him like, bruh, get out of here, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Right.
get out of here, dog. But yo, no, Doc motivated me as a kid, homie. And even as an adult, as I kept going, because even I just know the stories.
Yeah.
I know Suge was his bodyguard. See, Doc
Mhm.
was the man behind everything that got everything going. A lot of people don't know it. It's a lot of stuff I'm not gonna speak on
Right.
because that's death row business.
Yeah.
But Doc is a pivotal point of getting a lot of this stuff going.
Well, I'll take a step further, but without disrespecting nobody. Doc would have been the first hip hop West Coast superstar.
Yes, sir.
Crashed.
If you never crashed the car.
And if you look at the way that Doc has laid out the play, right? If you look at 50 Cent video and the DLC's video, mind blowing. Same thing.
Exactly the same.
Same thing. So
same.
That Doc had an influence on everybody out here.
Had a major influence. Had a major influence.
He influenced me like a mug.
If them doctors wouldn't have put that pipe down the wrong and tore his trachea up, I believe that's what it was. You never know what would have happened.
Exactly.
Now, still, I think Big C Style went to the hospital and seen him that night or something, I believe. I think Style told me. Yeah. So.
Hustle man.